Joining me today is the former IMMAF European champion, Kian McCarton, ahead of the 2024 IMMAF World Championships in Uzbekistan. Um, Kian, I remember you saying that you've been in London for Bellator, right? How are things on your side?
Good bro, yeah, just back from Bellator there. Bellator London was over with one of the boys who was swinging the corner. So yeah, all going good. Got the result. Happy with it. Good
Yeah.
trip.
Was it Dara Kelly who you were cornering?
So yeah, everything.
Yeah. You could hear your voice coming across on the on the after zone a little bit. I thought. Yeah. Yeah. So one of the things I sort of wanted to get straight into, obviously, yeah, cornering Dara over in London. I just wanted to like ask, what's that sort of experience like? You going over there, doing that sort of side of the thing, rather than you being in the cage yourself, and is that sort of inspiring to you, and with the potential that that could be you in a few more years if things keep going the way they're going.
Yeah, no, 100%. To see that, to see that kind of that stage, that big show, like be so close to, sitting in the crowd isn't the same as sitting right beside the cage in corner and being being intimate with, so that was a nice touch and it was my first time doing a corner on a big show like that. So it was nice for Dart to have the trust in me to do the corner as well. And yeah, it was good to be there, and it just kind of showed me that that level is not nothing crazy from where I'm at. So there's no reason why I can't make the big show in a year's time or maybe more than a year whenever I feel ready. But yeah, it was a all very good experience and a well run platform and show.
Yeah, for sure. So for the time being, you're sort of bouncing between, I suppose, some of the regionals in Ireland and then obviously the IMMAF competitions. That's the sort of trajectory your career has been going on the amateur scene so far. Before we get stuck into the whole IMMAF side of things, I recently spoke to Amy Scully, and she was saying like the difference between competing in the regionals, with the whole family and fans behind is yeah, a night and day difference compared to the IMAFs. Just want to sort of like get your thoughts on the contrast between the two different sorts of amateur competition.
Yeah, the IMAF excites me because say there's a whole process to get into the IMAF. It's not just like you sign up. Like every country has like a nationals, and then the nationals has the Europeans, the Asians, or whatever. So you're fighting the best of the best guys, and maybe it is. For me, I feel it's the same. Like every fight excites me and gets me out of bed in the morning. So that gets me excited. But maybe that there is that bit more of pride when you're fighting because it's like you're fighting nation on nation. You're wearing like a flag, if you're fighting like over here, you wouldn't walk there with a tricolor or anything because like obviously yeah, man is fighting. But maybe there's that bit more sense of you're fighting for a bit extra. But for me, I just feel like a fight to fight. If one man says he's better than me, I want to prove I'm better than him fighting.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's get stuck into it then. The 2024 IMMAF World Championships, they're like just around the corner now. It's going to be, I think, a spectacular event out in Uzbekistan, which I'm sure it's not one that you necessarily thought you'd end up. Like, who thinks they're going to go to Uzbekistan and suddenly, yeah, you're going to be going over there and fighting the best in the world. I mean, just what are the feelings ahead of this event right now for you?
Uh, I was I first looked at the registration, like it was open the other day, and a few people have registered, and like it, that sort of burn in your stomach, when you see other people's names down for the division you're going to be doing. Like I know a lot of the lads that fought a good few of them that I'm going to be fighting over there. And yeah, man, it gets me fucking up in the morning. You know what I mean? I want to prove that I'm the best in the world, and I want to go in and I want to finish everyone. I don't want to like I'm always going in trying to finish, get the job done. Who doesn't want to be the best in the world? So why not take that risk and go for it?
100%. I think one of the things with your division right now, that obviously at flyweight, they're some of the best IMAF athletes are in those sort of weight categories. Some really high level opposition. What sort of like research, what's your approach that you take to these? Obviously, you might end up fighting 4 or 5 guys if the way the cards fall. Are you looking at who else is sort of registering in around your weight category, like who might be the biggest threat, or are you just sort of like focusing on yourself and just sort of making sure you're ready for any sort of obstacle that comes your way?
Yeah, like I focus on myself and make sure I'm well rounded, ready to go everywhere. But I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't looking at who was registering, and everyone looks into everyone. I don't care what anybody says they
Mm.
don't look into, like everyone does. And I just keep a little close eye, but at the same time I'm focused on me, and I know if I give my best ability in training and bring the best team I can to the world, I'll win it. And I feel like I'll smoke any of the guys, and I'm excited to show that. Like I'd love the number one seed in the first fight, and then I
Mm.
love the second seed or whatever seed. You know what I mean? That's just the way my thought process is, and I want to fight the best because to be the best, you have to fight the best. So why not go that way? And I'm keeping a close eye. I've seen there's an American guy registered, and I've never seen him before. So I'll be looking in to a few people. But personally, I'm staying well rounded, and I'm just trying to get better every day and trying to go out there and prove I'm the best in the world.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, you already have the sort of European Championships or gold medal to your name. What would it mean to you to add a World Championships, the pinnacle of amateur MMA, that gold medal to your list of accolades?
Yeah, for me, like I said to myself, that the Europeans just gone that like that was going to be my last one, and oh, there's an itch there. I had a good few options to stay regional for the rest of this year and get a few more fights in, but there's an itch in me, man, to go and get that IMMAF gold medal. You know what I mean? A world gold medal to go along with the European gold medal. Like, and I feel like when I go pro, that will stand to me. Like, if you look at my CV, it may not look the best on paper for wins and losses and all that shit, but if you look at my CV, you'll see an IMMAF gold medal in European and world, so that's what excites me. And I had a bitter taste in my mouth after the last World Championship last year. I obviously losing the split decision against the eventual winner of Vahid, but in a fight, I felt like I won personally, but I'm no man to say, I'm no man to bitch and moan about. I lost on the day, and that's how it is. So, I want to right my wrongs. I'm hoping he registers for
Mm.
flyweight this year, and I already know that Dimitri from the European final, he's registered already. So, that, as I said, that gets me up in the morning. That wants me to train harder, work harder, and go after them boys. Cause I mean, they're no easy task. They're like two-time European champions. Well, he's like a 4 or 5 time Asian champion, two-time
Mm.
world champion. Like, so that's the level I'm at. And I've always said to myself, like, oh, these guys are all this and this, but so fucking I. I'm a world champion fighter, and I'm ready to take the next step and take all these guys out and prove I'm ready to go pro and set the flyweight scene alight.
Yeah, 100%. I was there for the 2023 Worlds. I saw your fight live, and it was it was razor close. It was down to a knife's edge. And from what I've heard, I think Vahid will be back this year. It seems like everything's indicating that. So yeah, a couple of scores to be settled on your side there with those guys. Um,
Getting everyone back.
yeah, 100%. I also wanted to ask, your well, obviously Team Ireland is kind of like it is consisting of several different sort of teams from different gyms. But I wanted to ask, are there anyone else from your gym right now that are like either going or thinking about going to the worlds that we should keep an eye on?
Yeah, like there's a lot of guys, and there's a lot of guys even that like not done the IMMAFs even throughout the years in the Irish team that not done the IMMAFs. I feel like that could have been the medal easily. You know what I mean? Going in and smoke guys, but it's obviously comes down to financial at the end of the day and the way it's not funded and all that. So like a lot of lads miss out on an opportunity, a big world, a European opportunity like that. But from my gym, like I know Amy's going, I know we have the nationals at the end of the month, so we'll see who
Mm.
qualifies for that if any of the boys do. But I'd have 100% faith in any of the lads that register, and I'd be well in tune for them to go and win it and medal.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the stage is set for a big year for Team Ireland, definitely. Okay, then let's talk about sort of after the Worlds. I think you said before that the European Championships, that was your last one this year. So is the plan to finally make that switch after the Worlds and go pro, or what's the sort of the career path that you're going to take after the Worlds?
There's nothing laid down in format at the minute, but like I listen to my coaches and
Hmm.
I always say very boring answer, but I always say one fight at a time. But in the ideal terms, yeah, I'll get the IMMAF out of the way, and then I got to go on holidays in November. I actually changed my holidays around to suit the world,
Hmm.
just so I could go. So I go on holidays. Whether I get another fight, maybe regionally before Christmas, I don't know. But we'll sit down. We'll talk to my coaches, and I feel like I'm ready to take the next step, and we'll see what we have to offer. You know.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, then let's go a little bit off topic, just to sort of wrap things up. I do want to ask, did you get to see the UFC Sphere sort of spectacle that went on last night? I think I'm still sort of reeling from a bit, but what did you think of all that, and what it sort of means for the way the sport is developing at the top?
Yeah, like it just goes to show you like how big MMA is, you know. And I don't think a lot of people in Ireland, it's a lot bigger in England, but I don't think a lot of people in Ireland realize how big MMA is, you know, and how much of a worldwide sport it is, and
Mm.
that it's bigger than boxing now, and it's only getting bigger and growing. Like I seen Roy Jones Jr. was he opted out not going to the Canelo fight to go to the UFC. So what does that tell you? So yeah, but what a show it looked like to be, and no, that's exciting.
Mm.
So that gets me out of bed as well when I see shit like that.
Yeah, no, 100%. And also, like you said, like being a worldwide thing, the fact that we are having going back to the IMAX, but we are having these events in Uzbekistan. From what I'm hearing, like amazing infrastructure. That these guys are there's so much investment in grassroots mixed martial arts, especially around those sort of regions right now. So, and you see that in the teams, don't you? Like the sizes of some of these like Uzbekistan, Tajikistan teams are huge compared to the likes of Ireland and England and a lot of the European sides.
Like treated accordingly as well. Like when them boys are welcomed home with open arms like they're bleeding heroes, you know,
Mm,
and rightfully so. And that's the way they should be treated, you know. They're at the airport and national news, and they all get money from it, and you know, like what why shouldn't every team be like that? You know what I mean? So well, there's a problem with amateur MMA and the government in, well, I know in this country, in Ireland, like that, the way it's not funded, and like, I don't know why or what the reasoning is, but hopefully something needs to be changed, you know. It's not going to be changed in my times as an amateur, but I'd hate to see more young lads coming up missing out on opportunities for that because they don't have the financial backing to do
mm,
it, you know. They can't get sponsors on board and they can't afford it themselves. Like I'm lucky. I get some sponsors on board, and I'm like 100% without the sponsors I wouldn't be able to do. Like I work full time as well, so you know what I mean. Money is and they're not cheap competitions. So that's one thing that needs to be fixed. And I feel like Ireland are already a top 10 team now without the
mm,
financial backing. Imagine if everyone had a fair shot at it. The team would be so much stronger, so much bigger, and we'd be on par with all them big teams: Tajikistan, Ukraine, Uzbekistan, all them boys, Bahrain. Like there's no level difference. It's just a financial difference, in my opinion. That's the way I look at it.
for sure. From your perspective, is there any indication that that might change? Obviously, like you said, maybe not in your time as an amateur, but in the future, is there anything that indicates something could, uh, change in that direction?
Yeah, please God, you know, like a lot of work goes on in the background with the Irish team. Like I know,
Yeah.
like people you wouldn't even know, like not even coaches, like you wouldn't even see them. Like they do all like the admin for the Ireland team, and they put a lot of work into these competitions, and I know they're constantly like going at the government, and there's like pleas, and Sport Ireland are always saying no, basically.
Mm,
For me, that's shite. Like you know, we're a fighting country. So help out your fighters. Look at the way the boxers get treated. And just, I'm not saying the boxers shouldn't get treated like that. I'm just saying it should be fair for just as well as for us as it is for them. You know, like, but something has to change. And as I said, it's not going to change for me. And that's why I'm not just saying it so I get bleeding government funded, because no way it's going to happen for me in my amateur career. But something in the next few years
Mm.
should change. All we can do for now is keep on winning and keep on proving that we're up there with the best without all the help. And imagine when we have it, how many more people will be in IMMAF gold medalists? How many more people will be a two-time European champion? How many world champions? You know what I mean? They'll go and do crazy things throughout an IMMAF scene on an international scale, and Ireland will only get bigger and better from it. So we'll see, please God.
Yeah,
Not
100%.
down.
Yeah. Cool. That's all I got for you today. I think that's a wrap. Really appreciate your time, Kim. If there's any sort of like, yeah, shout out, sponsors, anything like that, the floor's yours. Go for it.
Well, just first of all, I just want to thank everyone that supports me, and um, like the support I get from family and friends and sponsors is crazy. Like every time it blows me out of water. Like, I'm just a normal young player, just trying to live his dreams. You know, I'm just trying to go out and fight and get better every fight, and for people to trust me and believe me, whatever I say, you know what I mean, fills me with great pride to go out and represent them and my family and everyone. And yeah, if any other sponsors are interested in getting in contact, reach out. You know, don't come at me when I'm on top. Come at me on the way to the top. You know, so yeah.
Yeah. No, 100%. I second that. It's a chance to put your brand out on a global stage, because that's what this really is. This is the World Championships. It's the best of amateur MMA. Yep.
Oh, you think the Olympics of MMA? I mean, it's the pinnacle we're gonna get amateur MMA.
Absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Awesome. Best of luck in Uzbekistan. There's a chance I might be out there for that one as well. So if so, we'll definitely meet up for another interview maybe. But yeah, best of luck, and yeah, can't wait to see you do your thing in the IMMAF cage.
Cheers, mate.